Welcome back to another property tour. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Joshua Guevara. I'm an associate broker with the AM Real Estate Group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And today we are back at it again with another property tour. This time we're going to be in the northeast heights of Albuquerque. This is going to be the North Forest Hills area. All right, we're going to be located off of Tramway and Montgomery. We're actually located at 4915 Camino de Monte Northeast. 87111 is the zip code here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is going to be the Glenwood Hills North subdivision. This beautiful gem that we're looking at right now was built in 1981. All right, it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,835 square feet on 0.34 of an acre. All right, listed for $749,000. I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Genevieve Martin with New Mexico Home Masters. This is going to be a full remodel. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of updates. Obviously you could tell they painted the exterior. Stucco looks to be in great condition. This is actually in a very sought after area. Giving you guys a little glimpse here. We are very close to the mountains. I want to say it's a 5-minute drive to the trails. Not a problem at all. And actually down the block from here is a lot of amenities. Okay, we got Smith's just down the corner right there on Montgomery and Tramway, and a bunch of eateries. Okay, so getting around, getting to the store, they're all quick trips in this general area. Now I did mention this property is available with seller financing, or owner financing as some know it. Others know it as a real estate contract. Okay, now this property is available for that. So in the event that you can't get traditional financing due to whatever it may be, you may be on a 1099, or you run your own business, or you just went through a bankruptcy but you still make a ton of money, or you have a good chunk of cash that you can put down, you can get this home. Okay, so really quick, owner financing is technically a deal with the owner. Okay, the owner's being the bank, and in this situation the owner's saying, hey, for this deal I need $100,000 down. Okay, with the sales price of $749,000. The interest rate you're gonna get is a 5.5 interest rate. Okay, that is way better than what's out on the market right now, and you're not having to buy down any points. Okay, now on top of that, they're willing to hold the note for a full 20 to 30 year amortization. Okay, so that means you can get yourself a 20-30 year loan. All right, and you never have to worry about going to the bank. Okay, you could just run the 20-30 year loan all the way through until it's fully paid off, which is a huge plus when it comes to that. Just wanted to start off here. Obviously beautiful landscaping, tons of curb appeal. Love the tall windows. Look at that. Oh yeah, and then that gray. Always love the gray, especially with the pillars. Makes it match real good. Real quick, I want to get to this other side. Oh man, I guess I turned off the lights on the outside here. Didn't mean to, but I love the fixtures. They're amazing. They look a little older. They could have been the original ones, but if you polish those bad boys up, man, they're gonna look real sweet and smooth. So you have side yard access through this side, and I want to let you know that this 2-car garage, it looks like just a 2-car garage, but it's actually a 4-car tandem garage with this pull through here. So if you have a vehicle that you're trying to, keep in the tuck, boom, here's your little spot for it. Okay, your gas is located back here, and I'll point out a couple things also when we get back there. This right here is going to be your electricity coming in from the ground, your Xfinity for your internet cable. Okay, and then telephone network interface. Okay, got some outlets out here. Everything else looks pretty good on the roof. Up underneath, nothing too big going on there. All right, good deal. Of course, taking a look at your neighborhood, the houses around here, everything looks well cared for, right? Everyone else taking care of their yards, looks beautiful. Right here, most likely have water coming in, or electricity. No, it's gonna be water because we have electricity coming on the other side. Front courtyard, amazing feel, especially with this huge patio area, right? You can definitely be outside. Right now it's actually snowing. This is pretty rare for Albuquerque this time of year, which I'm pretty shocked. But again, we are close by the mountain, so of course whenever you're close to the mountain, rain and snow is pretty common. Okay, so keep that in mind. We do have these double French doors here. Bam. Okay, they're about 7.5 feet, 8 feet. I do love the designs in them. I believe that is going to be the original door. Okay, I do want to point out though, there are a couple cracks that I can see. okay? So you wanna just keep that in mind, especially when it comes to inspections, right? That might be a kicker for you, right? There's a little bit of crack on that one too. If you guys wanna check out the Instagram video, I have that uploaded to my YouTube as well. It's just a minute walkthrough, but you get to see the look of it with the doors open, okay? So coming inside, we have huge ceilings, and I'm talking huge. I wanna say these are a minimum of 10 right in here, and then this is gonna vault its way up to about, God, I wanna say 15, 16 for sure. It's up there, okay? We're gonna go ahead and start off with this side, but really quick, this is more like, this is gonna be, they have it staged as an office. We'll just jump right into it. They have this staged as an office, but they're also trying to count this as the 4th bedroom, okay? Now, with that being said, the reason why they're trying to count it as a 4th bedroom is because it does have a privacy door, okay? It does have the window. Oh, actually, and where's the heating and cooling? There we go. Heating and cooling, all right? Privacy door, closet, heating and cooling. That's what counts as a room. So they have it staged as an office, which is, it's beautiful. I think this would be an amazing office. Amazing views. I wish the clouds were not in the way right now. You would be able to see the city. You'd be able to see downtown. And downtown looks amazing. The views that you get from right here are one of a kind, okay? Very, very awesome. Wait till I get to the backyard. Look at the backyard. I got double patios in the back, okay? Double patios, one out the master and then one out the living room. Holy moly. And man, just this area, very sought after. I forgot to mention this flooring, the tile that you're gonna see throughout the home, this is gonna actually be 36 by 8, okay? And then your baseboards that you see right there are gonna be 3.5 inches with that crown mold at the top there. One thing I did notice is the outlets were not replaced on this one. So do keep that in mind. Ooh, sorry, forgot to mention. Now that I'm in here, I'm looking, and it does look like there's some patchwork, and look, we got some bubbling right there. Look at that. So one thing you're gonna wanna definitely do, because we've been getting a ton of rain lately, is get your roofer out here and get him to check that, okay? That is gonna be huge, all right? Last thing you want is on a 2,800 square foot home, flat roof, right? Except for right over here, because obviously this is pitched, but the rest is gonna be flat. So that's where you're probably gonna have 2 different styles of roof up there, okay? And you wanna make sure that that flat area is well taken care of. But back into this living room area, huge living room area. This is an actual stone wall, okay? We're talking real masonry work. Again, this was built in 1981. And the cool part about this one is it has the fans, okay? Has the fans. So when we get over there, I'll kind of point it out. I'll turn the fan on so you guys can see it, but trying to give you guys a look. Look at the light coming in. It is very, very bright in here, and we're on a cloudy day, guys. Okay, this is bringing in a ton of sunlight. You really don't need the lights at this point. I just put the lights on so you guys see, give it that little accent. But man, this is huge. And I feel like your dining area can technically almost go really anywhere, just depending on how you really set your design up, right? Huge square room. You can definitely make it function for you, okay? So coming on in, we're gonna have new cabinets, new quartz countertops, ooh, like that. And of course, a stainless steel appliances, okay? Here's gonna be a smaller dining area, and actually this does have access into your front courtyard. So that's really cool, right? I mean, summertime, kids hanging out, running back and forth through the house, I dig it. Actually, before we jump into the kitchen, let's get these knocked out real quick, because there's gonna be 2 furnaces and 2 hot water heaters for this property, okay? So right here is gonna be one of the furnaces, okay, new. This is gonna be where washer dryer hookups are. You have a gas stub line, so if you did wanna use gas, you have it. There's a 220 outlet. Looks like we need to get some cleaning potentially done. One thing I did notice, which I probably should go back out, is we have a ton. This is probably where the old furnace actually sat. Yep, this is where the old furnace sat, and this probably goes into the ductwork that goes in the floor to the home, right? And instead, we're probably piggybacking off of this one now and jumping into the ductwork. Okay, here's gonna be one of the hot water heaters, and then of course your breaker panel. Okay, it does look like they have it marked off, so that does seem pretty good. I think the only thing missing on this is a green tag, that's for sure. So a green tag's missing. The manufacture date was August of 2021. There's no drip pan. I see the T-leg. I don't see an expansion tank or the storm straps. Okay, so when you get it green tagged, the city will come out and say, oh my gosh, you did everything right. Okay, here's a green tag. Well, looks like the city hasn't been out to check this one yet. So that's one thing you'd also want to have addressed, right? Just to make sure everything is good. In the event you go to resell it, it wouldn't be an issue. So 4-car tandem garage, most likely you would pop this bad boy open and then you'd pull 2 cars in this way. And then if you needed to send the baby project car's going through this one. Honestly, I love the size of this garage. It is amazing, a ton of space to work with. If you're into cars or you're into just workshop stuff in general, this is definitely the place to be. Now, here's another thing I wanted to point out. I really doubt the foil covering that is up to code. So that would be another question I would have, right? Is the flue vent properly attached to that, okay? So, oh, I wonder what that is. That looks like a kill switch of some sort, okay? Don't know what that is, but I would definitely have a conversation to make sure you know exactly what that is operating to. That looks like it could be the water shut off, okay? And here's your irrigation setup, okay? Not too bad. Oh, forgot to mention, clean out. Clean out, you can barely see it. Let's go ahead and jump in to the guest bath, okay? Guest bath is actually a full bath, okay? New cabinets, nickel finish, looking nice. Quartz countertops with a 4-inch backsplash to match. Okay, newer nickel finish fixture and mirror, okay? 12 by 24 tile with a mud pan. Ooh, I like that. It looks like honeycomb. And the accent going all the way up. I think my only pick about this is that vent right there, okay? If that's actually bringing in heat and cold air, totally get it, totally respect it. But at the same time, let's make sure, do we have the, nope. So there is no vent in this one. So normal homes, right, will go into the other bathrooms, they have vents. So like this one, when you're taking a shower, you gotta open the window. Because if you don't, well, guess what? All that steam, okay, is most likely gonna end up beating up that vent. And if you have metal ductwork, it's gonna rust it out, okay? And then you're gonna have some major problems down the road. So that is one thing you'll definitely wanna do is keep the window open in this one. Last thing you want is big repairs due to ductwork, right? So back into the kitchen, right? Love the little breakfast nook, not too bad. Love the look of it, quartz countertop. There's a ton of counter space in this one. The backsplash on that one's gonna be 12 by 2.5 inch. Okay, very gloss tile, I like it. You're gonna have a chef's stovetop, okay, KitchenAid, 5 burner, all right. Boom, like in the vent there. I wonder if it actually vents out. Let's take a look. Oh, I can't see anything in here. I'm hoping, oh, actually it doesn't. It just vents right out through this, okay? So it doesn't vent out through the home. So typically when you go to a new build, right, they have the actual vent that goes into the wall, out the roof, and it just gets rid of all the air through the penetration through the roof, okay? These are about 28-inch cabinets with a nickel finish on the handles. Okay, let's see if they're soft closing. Definitely not. All right, stainless steel appliance, KitchenAid with the dishwasher, KitchenAid for the oven. Bam. And I'm assuming KitchenAid, yep, correct, with the microwave, okay? Of course, you do have dual basin undermount sink, okay? That's gonna be about 18 inches deep, okay? That's pretty big. And that is a huge, huge garbage disposal, brand new, nice. Man, not too bad. I like the layout, kind of giving you that feel of like how you could have your home set up, right? Not too bad, I'm digging it, digging it, digging it. Love the new fixtures. We do have a cap right here, which you could end up putting another light, right? Most likely mimicking, okay? We do have recessed LED lighting. You'll see that throughout. All right, and then we have extra pantry space, which I stored my backpack in, score, right? Has a knot of space to fix it. No soft closing cabinet, okay? Now, I would jump out through this door and show you guys that backyard, but we're gonna finish the bedrooms first. Actually, we're gonna get to this wall really quick. Okay, so look, here is most likely what's happening. Okay, you see these little holes here? These are actually sucking the air in, and then it's warming from the sides of the fireplace, and then it's spitting out that hot air through here. And so when you kick this switch on right here, boom, you can, I hope you guys can hear it. Yep, that's it. Now, really quick, I don't know if you guys can see this. Underneath, right where I'm pointing at, that's a little grate. You can pick that thing up, okay? So let's say you're burning your wood, you're done burning it for the night, okay? The next morning you wake up and you're like, oh, I gotta clean it, I got a party today, right? I got people coming by, so we're gonna do a fire. There's a little lip, you flip it open, you dump the ash in there, and then on the outside, we'll go out there and I'll show you guys, there's a little, I should say a pooper scooper, okay? You go and scoop the ash, dump it into a trash can, get rid of it. Now, I wanna give a heads up on both fireplaces. I did find gas lines, okay? With that being said, you wanna make sure that that gas is completely not active, okay? The last thing you wanna do is put fire next to a gas line, all right? So do keep that in mind. Again, I'm not trying to raise like huge red flags. This is just things you want to have taken care of before you close so you know you did the right thing, right? And of course, any of my clients, that's one of the first things I'm gonna tell them, okay? And again, just beautiful, beautiful setup in here. I love the way it looks, especially with the vaulted ceilings and the beams going across. Woo, that looks real good. All right, so done with this area. Let's go ahead and finish up the guest bedrooms. I'm gonna skip the master for right now because we're gonna boogie out the back door there to the patio. So coming through here is gonna be your guest bedrooms. This one is the smallest guest bedroom. To be honest, I would probably make this the office, just in the event, because I know one of my kids would definitely not like being in here. It's a little too small for her. So I would definitely make this the office, make that front room one of the kids' rooms, that's for sure. This closet, linen closet, not too shabs. Okay, of course, new ceiling fans and new fixtures throughout. I didn't see every room had cable. I do see every room has outlets. Okay, tons of outlets to use, but none actually have cable, okay? So here's gonna be my quick question. I'm assuming, and I wish I shouldn't, but I should find these. I can't see, but we'll check outside. I'm assuming the refrigerated air units are gonna be most likely on the roof, okay? And that means that your air conditioning is coming in from the top, okay? Heat's coming in from the floor. Keep that in mind. Closet, actually, look at this. Decent walk-in, look at that bad boy. Nice little fresh carpet. Of course, forgot to mention, fresh carpet throughout in the bedrooms. All right, not too bad. And here we go with the other guest bath, full bath, okay? Got your tub insert with 12 by 24 tile, and you got that accent strip going all the way through. All right, new fixtures there, nickel. Not too bad with a skylight. Now, huge thing with skylights. Not trying to scare you guys, but skylights, very expensive, okay? You definitely wanna make sure those are checked because they cost quite a pretty penny. So it looks like you have some ductwork coming in underneath there, okay? There's your cabinets. Not bad, quartz countertop, 4-inch backsplash, new fixture. And see, this one has the fan, okay? So when you're showering, boom, the air is escaping through there, okay? So just keep that in mind, especially when it comes to that other bathroom. Now, coming in to the owner suite. Awesome, we're gonna start off with the closet really quick, just so we can get that done. Walk-in closet, not too shabs, not too bad. I wish it was a little bigger, but you know, we're working with a home that was built in 1981, all right? I mean, typically closets were huge, I would assume back then, right? Unless you were like really luxury living, you know? In here, I wanna say the ceiling's about 7.5 feet. Not too tall compared to the rest of the home, but of course they're a lot lower because of the ductwork, okay? So if you think about it, that ductwork runs all the way through, and this is a false ceiling, okay? It's just covering the ductwork, and that's why it's so much lower in the hallway versus in here, okay? Again, new ceiling fan, awesome. Love the layout. I mean, we have a ton of space to put a couch, chairs, type of deal, right? Now, back to this Kiva fireplace. I love the Kiva fireplace, okay? Beautiful, beautiful fireplace. But again, okay, we saw the gas. There's the gas switch right there, the on and off. Here's the scary part. See that gas line? Sitting right on top of it, and they put a grate in there like as if it's fire burning, okay? This is where I would definitely have that conversation and say, well, is this line really dead? And I need some proof to see it's dead, right? I wanna see there's no active gas flowing through there. Last thing you want, again, is blowing up your home, okay? So definitely wanna have that conversation, see if it's active or not. We'll check outside and see if the gas line's actually running to it or if it's been disconnected. But those are just huge questions I would have, okay? Barn door, digging it, looking beautiful. Of course, a lot of the steam, I would say, when you're showering is gonna end up bubbling out, okay, because there's no actual seal to the room, because the door's obviously 6 inches shorter than the ceiling. Back into here, we have a his and her setup, okay? His and her setup. This is actually quartz. It looks like granite, but it's quartz. If you can see really close, it has the little flakes in it. So they're getting really good at making granite look like quartz and quartz look like granite. 1 inch face throughout. That's on all the countertops. There's a 1 inch face on all of them. Here's another, technically like a linen closet, double closet, right? Still enough space to make things work, especially with that other one. Most likely my wife would take up both of them and I would probably be in a hall closet or something. More cabinet space, okay? Actually, here's gonna be your linens. Boom. That's where your linens are gonna go. New light fixture. And then new efficiency, low efficiency toilets, okay? That's why they have the flush 1 and 2. And new toilets throughout, okay? That's in all 3 bathrooms. Nickel finish, as you can see, okay? Not too bad. 12 by 24 tile on the wall, all the way up to the ceiling, guys. That is huge, huge on a remodel. And then I love the garden tub. Let's go. Look at that. Talk about a long Friday, right? You can go ahead and pop it on. Bam, up and running. All right. And of course, tiled mud pan, okay? With your accent stripe that matches on the wall over here. Going all the way up, nickel finish. And as you can see, this one actually has the fan pumping, all right? I do like the little windows coming in, bringing some natural light. Good little touch to it. Is this a double? No, okay, this only opens out. Don't try to push it in, okay? End up with some issues. All right, now just pointing little things out here. Like, you know, you could have touched that up with some paint, especially if you were painting. Most likely they painted and then pulled those off after, okay? So, coming to the backyard patios, all right? This one's gonna be on the owner suite side. It looks like they have had, I don't want to say it's an official epoxy finish. It looks like a light layer of it, and it looks like it was recently kind of done. Okay, because you have the flakes, and you see the scraping of it being even, but it's a, I don't want to say it was to perfection, okay? Because usually with perfection, it looks like it has a gloss over the top, right? Very smooth and even finish. This one kind of looks like they ran through it a little bit, and plus there's some cracking. Don't want to say that's any big issue, but cracking potentially happens, especially with weather like we're having right now, and if water builds up in here, that is a potential for it, okay? So we're gonna jump over to this side just to take a look and see if those refrigerated air units are over here. Nope, but we do have a water hose and another outlet over there for electricity. Okay, looks like we have a cable line coming in right here. Not too bad. Side yard. You do get to kind of see into your neighbor's yards because you're so high up, but I do love the tiered level of the backyard. Amazing. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, got some more outlets, hose bibs, okay? Older hose bibs, more outlets. Looks like we had something going on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yep, I don't know. Looks like they patched it. Should be good. Most likely probably replace those windows. I want to say these windows and doors are potentially brand new. So that could have been what happened, is they were replacing these doors and windows, and who knows, there could have been a whole, nah, not a whole window because we have the water spigot there, but when they were pulling out those windows, they could have cracked it and they just patched it up and make sure the house was painted the same color. So there's that. Newer windows on this side, huge, amazing. I love the landscape, like the plants, everything. It's all looking really sleek, especially with that black, like fine crushed refine. I like it. This looks like a stake of some sort, like there should be a ground. With that being said, there's actually a gas stub right there, so you could probably put your grill right over here, but with that being so close to the window, I'd probably want to keep it away. We do have some electrical that's open, so that would be another question I have. Coming into the other patio that comes from the living area, we got some outlets. Okay, same kind of finish here for the concrete, which I like. It's nice. It's a good finish. Over here, we have another gas line coming out. I don't know if it stubs or where it's heading to, but we can follow that in just a bit. Okay, bunch of outlets. Okay, all right. Not too bad. Again, just look at the views here. This is amazing, guys. Like, this is like, I could wake up, have some coffee. Look at this, amazing. Holy moly. And now the clouds are clearing up. wonder if I could zoom in a little bit. Let's see. All right, not too bad. You can kind of see Albuquerque. Man, you guys got to get out here and see it for yourself. Because once you see this site right here, you're like, man, that's a sight for sore eyes. There you go. Love the retaining wall, right? When you start tearing down, this looks like it has definitely been meticulously planned. Okay, look at that, all the way down and through. I like that. Wish we had some more shrubbery. I think if this was my wife's house, she would definitely be building some garden, you know, raised garden beds. Loving this little bench here, right? Looks like this is actually a waterfall, okay? So don't know if there's an actual pump or not, but we have, right, the spots for water to be sitting. So I'm not sure. It looks like we do have, look at that, electricity. See? So maybe there was a pump and they cut it. So there was a pump at one point. Oh, look at that. Yep, you got some tubing coming out. So there was probably a pump at one point that has been disconnected. So if you wanted to do that, you could, right? Looks like they chopped a couple trees as well. Tree right there is gone. Tree over there is gone. And then one more right over there. Sorry, right there. All right, not too bad. Loving the fire pit. Awesome. Look at this, I'm gonna jump down. Ah! Okay, that wasn't too far of a drop. Not too bad. I feel like the trees are well maintained. They're well taken care of. This is a huge backyard. One thing I would say is if you're trying to put a trampoline, good luck trying to level this one out, especially with the landscaping, okay? So it would probably end up going back over there if you're gonna do a trampoline. All right, so I don't see any utilities back here, so I'm not gonna say it's safe to say, but at the same time, since the utilities were all up front, I couldn't imagine there being a utility easement for back here, okay? But look at that view, man, look at the mountains. My gosh. All right, and those beautiful windows are huge. Okay, and the rocks, I mean, just the landscaping alone, this had to be a ton of money to get done, okay? Especially the different styles of rock all the way throughout, right? We got the crushed refine, gets bigger, different color, right? Different color. I'm digging it. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. We'll go ahead and jump up here and get this tour wrapped up. This is gonna be where the pooper scooper was for the fireplace, all right, in the living area. Woo, workout running up this hill. I wanna say these fences average about 6 feet. Sorry, not fences, block walls, cinder block walls, average about 6 feet in most areas. I love the stack of wood. That's awesome, and you kept it away from the house. That is huge. What happens, okay, is people stack wood next to their home. What happens is that wood gets wet. When that wood gets wet, termites are coming for it. They're coming for it. And if you could tell, he even stacked the wood on top of cinder block to keep it away from the dirt. Termites will come from the dirt into the wet wood, and if they're set next to your house, guess where they're heading next? They're coming for you. They're coming for you. All right, here's the back door, back garage, side gate that we saw earlier. Digging that. Outlets. Oh, that's gonna be a runoff for water heater and vents for the garage. And that could be the dryer vent is most like what I'm thinking. They just ran it out that way, or that could be the new dryer vent, depending. Gutters throughout. Again, I didn't see the refrigerated air units. So most likely refrigerated air units are gonna be on the top on the flat part of the roof. So keep that in mind. All right, pooper scooper, there it is. Pop it open. And boom, there you go. You just shovel it out, okay? And then you get rid of it. That's what I'm talking about. Again, this is an amazing home. This is amazing views. Very sought after area. 4 Hills North, okay? And the Glenwood Hills subdivision, 749,000, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2835 square feet, okay? Oh, gotta drop down. Multiple tier here. Oh, my old knees. Oh, they're getting beat up today. Getting my workout in, probably huffing and puffing. Apologize about that. So if you guys ever want to check these houses out that I have, please do not hesitate to contact me. You can reach me anytime at 505-363-7926, or you can email Joshua at mregrp.com. I would love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let's go ahead and get this thing sold, all right? Again, owner financing on this one, 100,000 down, 5.5 interest rate, 20 to 30 year loan with no call date. Call me if you have any questions, and enjoy your weekend.